And there we go.
What's up, guys?
We are live.
Good, y'all.
Let's save this. So we are back. It is Wednesday again. We have another Wednesday tournament at Senpai's 7 o'clock start. We're a little late today. Also, we've got that dude Jude right here.
That's
Wait.
Jude.
Oh yeah, the names. Okay. that my hands are backwards. Yeah. You can say hi. That dude Jude. We've got Chris Ramos.
And Chris Salas.
Salad. Super salad. So this Saturday, 4 p.m. monthly, it's going to be huge. Wow, Chris, your afro is destroying everything.
I'm sorry.
It's too powerful. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get this tournament started. Sorry, it was an awkward start.
Epic prize payout. You already know.
Oh, yeah. $20 entry.
$20 entry. It's going to be great.
It's going to be dope. All right, so here we go.
Test your might. See if you're
who
good
are we
enough.
going to put on stream, guys?
Jason and Izzy and
Taylor.
All right, so here's how we do it.
All right, everybody,
Should be
listen
an
up.
interesting match.
It is time to start the tournament.
Woo!
Our first match on stream is going to be Izzy versus Tay on the live stream. And pairings are up, guys. Let's do it.
All right. And then that's the timer over there.
Okay.
So it's above this monitor. You see that? You gotta drag
Oh,
up.
so I have to. Wow, they're all like connected.
Yeah. It's a headache. I'll be right back.
All right, take your time.
Oh, you might save yourself time. You can also do this, so you can go duo overlay. So you can see both things. When they look set up, then you just go to the mats.
Okay.
And I would put their names in here, and then see if we can get. Tay, what's your deck? What's your deck?
Oh, okay, so I'm good.
Is it really?
Oh man, that's upsetting. We should have. You're right. We should have got Jason and Pedro.
Nah, I like this.
Dude, the two makes Dweller first.
Really? I don't know, man.
I've been playtesting this all week, and both decks barely run any hand traps. They both only run like Droll and a couple Ashes. I'm sorry, we were gonna give it to you, but we thought it would be another interesting match. I was wrong.
I don't think you want to see Draco, though.
I like seeing Draco. I like seeing Jason play Draco because that man opens up Demise when he shouldn't all the time. So
Yeah.
one of those. Strong.
They call him Big Daddy.
Oh yeah, look at that mat. That's a nice mat.
All right, yep. We're going to have to switch it. All right, let's go to the mats, guys. They seem to be getting ready.
So, interesting fact about this mirror match, Izzy is not playing Souls.
Well, because...
No, he said even if he had them, he wouldn't run them. I was kind of like, I don't believe that, but whatever you say, my guy.
Interesting fact, I believe Dalton is actually playing Souls.
He is playing 4 Souls. Four Souls.
Oh my.
But even though Dalton's playing the Souls, I think it really is a dice roll matchup, especially in Mirror, because Dweller is just too big to deal with. So
What's that under his dice? Oh, that's his madness.
That's his madness deck cards.
All right, let's do this. I'm ready to see Lunalite because I've been hearing rumors that it's one of the best decks.
Oh, the deck is insane. Its ceiling is like incredible.
Safe.
If you open up Chick Tiger, then you've got full combo, and then the rest of your hand is just pretty much extenders or stuff to like make sure that you can keep extending like call buys. They main the Gamma because they can search it. It's also a really good hand trap against spiral boards, so they have a lot of resources.
Yeah, and when it comes down to it, too, like the mirror matches are going to be a thing. So we're going to get to experience it firsthand.
I really think that the mirror match really boils down to the dice roll. It could be different game 2 and 3, but game 1 is definitely going to be decided by who goes first.
All right, we're going to start the timer. All right, time start!
Thank you.
All right.
Let's go.
So they're shuffling up still? About to see who is on the play. And Izzy's getting his front out for life.
Yeah, that was a 6.
By the way, Chris,
Yeah.
we're going to be buying those jerseys at the end of February for all the teams at once. It'll be really nice.
All right.
Where's your
So far, we
Vanguard
only
team?
got like 2 people on our team, though.
Where's your buddy fight team?
That's
Where's your
what I'm
Vanguard
saying.
team?
Like, we need to decide who's getting what.
Okay.
It looks like
before the end
Izzy's
of
starting.
February, before the end of
And
this month.
Okay.
Izzy has the chick
Yeah.
and a danger, so he probably doesn't have Tiger.
Live?
And Dalton rolls for the danger, and he hits the perfume, so that Mothman's gonna hit field. He's gonna draw one card. Izzy's already off to a great start, and Dalton does not have a draw for him. So
I see a Magician's Soul.
I see a Magician's Soul, a flyback, and Martin double souls. I think
He's
this.
playing the goo.
I think this game is over. I'm pretty sure Izzy has this, as long as he doesn't mess up
Is
his
is
combo.
Izzy playing the same kind of deck? I don't think he is.
What?
See,
As Dalton?
yeah, like both play the Lunalight engine, but Izzy seems to be playing more danger monsters.
I know he's playing more dangerous monsters to cover for. He's also playing a small Time Thief engine. I think they're both playing the Time Thief Lunalight build. I know Izzy leans more towards a build that runs the Perpetua, where I don't think Dalton runs the Perpetua. Actually, no. Considering that, is it the counter trap or the flyback in his hand? If that's because I know the build that runs the Perpetual runs the flyback, but most builds will just run the counter trap because it's a free search off of Winder.
Okay.
Either way, both decks are pretty similar, except for the fact that Izzy's probably running more dangerous to compensate for the fact that he does not have Magician Soul in the deck.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, that's probably what it is. He needs more extenders.
Yeah, I don't think Izzy will be able to. Oh no, he just searched Kaleido, so I'm pretty sure.
He probably thought that he was passing there. Oh, did he really? No, he
And
didn't.
discarding Kaleido.
Oh, okay. So wait, what's going on? Are they trying to trigger Mothman? Because I don't think that's how that works. Let me see. Is this really?
His message, AJ. We good? Okay. Yeah, Izzy's just popping off here. And I think we're gonna see.
Okay, because the trap card sends, not discards.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make
No,
sure.
the trap card sends the
I'm
spell
going against you,
discards.
baby. You always do the most.
So we see a search for probably a Zephyros here. Fun fact, Lunalight can actually do Guard Dragon combos if you opt to run, I think, just a simple copy of Destrudo and Tribute Lanius. So that way you can link away your 2 Wing Beasts to make the Dragonity Link monster. I saw some cool combos with that. I don't think anyone's really caught on to it. I think this deck ceiling is just a little bit higher and a little bit more stable and steady versus those really niche builds. And we see Yellow Martin activating, bouncing back to Tiger, so he gets another Reborn.
This deck is really explosive.
Yeah, it's one of those, what I like to call nonsense decks that just does way too much, can play through simple hand traps. A Droll doesn't stop it necessarily. And we see,
And if you guys have not seen this deck before, it works really well with Lambda and Time Thief engine because Time Thief is a psychic type.
so when the Time Thief banishes, Lambda will trigger and you'll get to search the Gamma during the end phase. And we see the effect of both, I believe,
Yes.
the Emerald Bird as well as the Martin resolving. So he's going to get to bring back his banished Kaleido chick or Kaleido or any monster that's in the grave, and he's going to be able to search that trap card.
Yeah, due
Serenade
to
units.
the Time Thief being all effect, no
Yeah.
cost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Izzy,
synergy.
Izzy has definitely got the pop off here. I don't think Dalton will. And oh my god.
Card destruction.
Card destruction.
Wow.
And Dalton chooses to scoop it up. Yeah. Izzy drew.
Why on the card destruction?
Because at that point, Izzy's going to refresh his hand. In addition to that, he's going to get all those resources in graveyard. He's so far ahead that it doesn't matter what Dalton draws at that point, because Izzy is still going to be able to push through. Unless Dalton is main decking something like Nibiru, Izzy's pretty much got it. So, like I said, even though the Dweller never hit field, that game was definitely decided by who went first.
Yeah, which I like Nibiru in the main deck. Like, if I were to play a deck right now, I would probably.
I would
wanna
definitely
make
main it too. I tend to mainly stray away from hand traps for most of my builds, just because as the 6th card that you're drawing for turn, it really does you nothing. But the power level of these decks right now, and how much they special summon, being Spiral and Lunalight, is just insane. So you really need that Nibiru, more so in the Lunalight matchup than the Spiral matchup, I'd say. But just to
because
make
Spiral
sure,
can make it without.
Spiral can
On the 5th summon.
On the 5th summon, they can summon that Appaloosa. So, and by then it's way too late.
Unless you have the blowout,
Well,
like any
Imperm.
kind of hand trap, lure the Appaloosa and then chain the Nibiru. But a lot of good players will probably just not negate that hand trap. But that would mean that it's a mind game. Like, you can resolve your hand traps against Appaloosa because they will be scared of Nibiru in the main deck.
definitely.
It's all a mind game, really.
I think Dalton will probably be opting to go in first here.
Of course, yeah. He wants to repay the favor. Izzy just did to him.
Yeah, definitely a big dice roll matchup here.
This game might not even last too long.
I don't think it will, actually. Probably quick game 2 and a quick game 3 at that, unless Izzy is somehow able to stop Dalton from setting up.
Yeah.
But we'll see here.
Honestly, I feel like we're already watching the finals.
This is probably what it's going to be today. I don't think we have any Spiral in the room today, so
No.
I think it's
Lunar
just-
Light's a cheaper version, even though it plays Magician's Soul.
We have like 4 Lunalight players in the room today.
Oh, that's a few.
And the one Draco for sure.
What we got here?
See Dalton's hand.
He opened Zephyrs.
That's kind of unfortunate. That means he probably won't be going into his Raid Raptor. But he did open Chick Tiger, so. And we see dropping the Martin to grave.
We might see Izzy play a hand trap here, though, you know?
Yeah,
He's ready. He's sighted.
hopefully drawn. I'm not really gonna. I see a Lancia in Izzy's hand. That's about it. I don't know what the Lancia will do except stopping the reader. We see lead on Dugaris. See Dugaris activate. Dalton drawing 2. And having to discard 1, and he discards the Zephyros.
Is this how he plays around drawing Zephyrs?
And it's really good here because he can bounce that back. And then activate it again. There we go. And getting another dump. I think this time it'll probably be the Emerald Bird. Yes, it is.
So with Dugaris, you're just going to Lambda at this point.
Link up into Lambda. And I believe Dalton does have a Gamma in hand already. So any hand trap Izzy will use at this point will just help Dalton extend even further.
Zephyrs and Grave bouncing the Tiger.
Such a free interaction.
But he is down in life, so you know, if it goes into time, nah, it'll never go into time.
Especially with these decks. And here we see Redoer. And Izzy lets the Redoer through. Implying Dalton doesn't set up any real negates outside of an Appaloosa. I think what we should be seeing here from Izzy is possibly a push with Utopia double for game. If Izzy sided into Kaiju's, he could. Okay, we see a pass. No Dweller. That's interesting. No Dweller.
Well,
Yeah, we see
this Time Thief plays pretty strong by itself.
grabbing 2 traps. That's hilarious. 2 counter traps under that Redoer. The Time Thief play was very interesting. I think Izzy might be able to break his board through this. Yeah, I don't
Anchor
know.
tops.
I don't think Dalton had enough resources to. No, he definitely had enough resources to go into the Dweller, but I guess he wanted that guaranteed trap card.
Izzy's gonna have to go into the battle phase then, right? To force this time redo. Oh, he needs one more body. I feel like one more body enough to kill the Lambda. Like going like summon.
And he does go into the battle phase.
That's just gonna trigger the time redo.
But it does bait out 2 negations. If Izzy can stick a Dweller, then I think he got.
Let me find out. Izzy has a Gamma in his hand. That would be really good here.
I think he does have a Gamma in hand.
Because he would try to pop and then he would try to Gamma.
And the Gamma in response would be a blowout.
He's just gonna let it go through. Okay, that makes sense. Because you're not really worried, right?
Yeah, it's not really threatening the Lambda, which is what I think is what you want to threaten in this scenario. So we see normal Kaleido and effect going through, well, activating effect, paying cost. And we see Emerald Vertigrade. Very interesting play. And a Tenki.
So, what's the use of Lancia in this matchup?
I believe it's just to stop the reader. I see they both sided in, which is interesting, but it also keeps your side frames on the field too. But I'm pretty sure they're not using it for that. I think it's just to counteract.
Ooh, I think I know what this is.
Is it a Castel? Oh, it's a Tiger King.
Oh, a Tiger King. I actually didn't expect that.
And we see
one.
Gamma come down.
Yeah, no, they're gone.
Do they play
They were
another
right here.
Tiger
They're gone.
King spell card?
Just the Tenki.
Here to disappoint you.
But Tiger King also has the effect to detach and negate all face-up non-beast warriors on the field. So that skill drain does come in handy, and we see Lancia come down as well.
Well, this will keep the psychic monsters on the board, right?
Yes, it will. That's 2 more bodies for Dalton. And I see Izzy scooping it up. They're going to game 3.
So I assume that they play the Lancia so their psychic monsters aren't banished.
Yes. I think it's more to stop the redoer, but it also helps extend in a way.
So 2 uses is a good enough reason to side it in.
And we're going to game 3 with Izzy probably going first. Interesting play about Dalton. Was not expecting that board. Was really expecting to see a Dweller hit the field, but worked out for him in the end.
Yeah, he had enough interruptions to keep Izzy at bay.
Not only that, I think Izzy's hand was rather weak, not having a lot of extenders. He had the Pankratops, but it wasn't really threatening much.
Do you know if Izzy's playing any copies of the Time Thief Winder?
I believe he's playing 3 copies of Winder,
Okay.
and the 1 counter trap as well as a Bezel ship, I think, too. Bezel ship is kind of a Garnet, but he likes the interaction, saying that it's very DD Crow-esque.
He did take counter traps from there.
Yeah, I think they both have their
They
own.
have
I remember.
white sleeves,
I remember seeing Dalton hand it back. It's always nice to
okay.
have a shot.
I would hate for this game to be lost to that. I remember when I was in the finals and my opponent like banished 10 cards for desires and then forgot to
Put him
banish.
back. Oh.
Yeah, got a game loss for that one. Hate to see it.
And they're shuffling up.
Yeah, this is really good game for our round 1 today.
Very one-sided matchup, it feels though too. But it does showcase the raw power that this deck has and the ability that it has to extend, search negates. It can't play through a Dweller, but
I believe there's someone else that's playing this deck here today as well.
I believe Chris is also playing that. Chris Salas is also playing that deck today.
It's a very cheap deck
Yeah.
too.
Without the souls, it runs probably like around under 50 to 200, including the Appaloosa, I think. So
It's affordable.
very cheap.
Oh,
And
no.
oh no, See, Dalton's set to. But can I get water and
water.
do you have ginger ale?
I can look. I don't think so.
If not, then Sprite's fine. Thank you. And ooh, what? It's the same thing.
Right? I have both.
Give me 7-Up.
So what happened here was he made him go first.
Yeah, and Dalton probably wasn't expecting that break,
Yeah.
but I think this game is definitely Izzy's at this point. That card destruction was huge.
Just the Pancreas by itself.
Yeah, Dalton drew no hand traps and just a bunch of spells off of that, and Izzy would definitely be able to push at this point. Looking at Dalton's grave, he has no real interactions that he can make. This game is definitely in Izzy's favor at this point. Thank you.
Flores won. So click on the match.
Where is he?
Right there.
Flores, yep. And then just click his name.
That's it. All right, thank you. This is a slaughter. Yeah, this has got all the advantage.
I guess
now.
Lancia prevents you from searching with the Moonlight spell.
That's probably what it's there for.
Banishes the trap too.
Yeah, that's like 4 total banishes that they can have turn 1, which is huge. Let me see a call by the game. Was expecting Izzy to pop the Pank earlier. Ooh,
That might have stopped him.
I think that did. Oh, definitely did. Oh, but Dalton's hand isn't looking too good. I see a Tenki, a called by.
Tanky's nice.
Yeah, the Tenki is nice, but he needs another monster with it.
Jackalope.
And, a Jackalope. And a Foolish. So I think Dalton can actually come back here and swing the game in his favor.
He has to be aware of the Pancretops.
though.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, he has a call by the grave in his hand.
Yeah.
So that answers the
I
Pancretops.
think Dalton definitely might have it because of Izzy's. I'm not gonna call it a misplay. Just he wasn't respecting the one back row that it could have possibly been, which is definitely called by the grave.
Yeah, Izzy is
This game is definitely over. All
Right
Dalton has to
away.
do is Utopia double for the game. Dalton is searching Yellow Martin. Interesting. I guess he's trying to get that danger effect off. Okay. Not my first choice in search, but I would have searched the.
if he does get if they hits the Jackalope, he can summon a Mothman.
He hits the Tenki, so that's a free body and a draw. What does it draw him? And that's
Is that
the trap. Yeah, this is looking pretty awkward for Dalton. If that were only a level 4, this game would be over. Utopia double. Izzy might still have a chance.
Yeah, because there are no plays.
Dalton has to commit his whole hand to get that trap out of his hand by making a nightmare, and then he won't have anything to send to the graveyard from his hand. I guess Dalton's best choice of action is just to wall up here and pray that Izzy can't get there. But
I would still try to pop the Tiger if there's
no, but if he pops the Tiger,
does
actually,
it reborn itself? There's
no, Izzy has no targets for Tiger in
Yeah.
his graveyard. So I guess popping the Tiger here would be nice, but he does leave himself susceptible if he does make that Phoenix, because that's a 1900 body. All
Just
Izzy has to do,
run over the chick.
not even. If any monster with 2,000 or less attacking this matchup is game if either of them can stick a rank 4. Because Utopia double will be lethal.
Okay. So they just need a rank 4.
Yeah.
But Izzy has 2 cards in his hand.
Versus.
I don't know if there are any knowns. I haven't paid attention to that. No, there wouldn't be any
I don't
knowns
think there are
because
any
of card
knowns.
destruction.
Yeah, because of card destruction.
Wow.
And
he
Dalton
doesn't-
setting and passing, which is the smart move, I think. This is tragic. I think Izzy has a Jackalope in hand as well.
Just needs
as well
another
as a
rank
Foolish
4.
Barrow, I think. I think Izzy has this at this point. He just has to play this.
Unless he has no engine. He needs a monster to lean with.
Oh, he's just choosing to attack in.
How much was that?
I think that is 713 versus 2K. And he's passing back. They're both bricky.
Martin is 2K defense.
I think so.
Wow.
Izzy should be at 72. Man, that's crazy. I guess y'all are seeing firsthand what it's like to brick with Luna Light on both sides. So Yeah, the engine is very small, so if you don't draw that Chick Tiger or the Chick Tiger play gets interrupted, you're definitely relying on your dangers and other extenders to get there, and it becomes rather difficult. So
The thing is, if he could just get to another level 4, he could get to his time peak. Well,
I think either of them just needs a body at this point. And we see the Lambda coming down.
oh wow.
Dalton definitely has that Gamma in hand. So I think this might seal the deal. But Dalton still needs to draw an extender next turn, even if he is able to stop Izzy's play.
Is a monster reborn.
And we see
Pitching a driver. Okay,
That's very nice.
that makes sense. Why that happened.
And we see Izzy is definitely back in control of this game, I think. See, Izzy can easily just go Chick Tiger here for his plays. He can send for cost, and Dalton. It's going to be very hard for Dalton to use that Gamma here. The Gamma is probably going to help him live for one more turn, but unless Dalton top decks some sort of Reborn, another Tenki, I think Izzy is definitely going to have it here because
He's got 2 plays.
that Tiger is live
Yeah.
now. Ooh, does
The
Izzy
Tiger-
have his own Gamma now? That's the real question.
That would be funny.
Well, maybe he's going to crash him. Who knows?
It's no use to crash.
No, I think Izzy does have his own Gamma in hand. So
Yeah.
I think this game is definitely in Izzy's favor as long as he doesn't give up his driver.
And then he's gonna bounce the Tiger here.
So we see Martin attempting to bounce.
He's,
Dalton allowing it. So we see Martin hit field. Just make Utopia, please. Kibo Hope, please. And we see a rank 4 play. What is he going for? Think a reader. Or Castle? Izzy does love making Castle a lot. We see a Tiger King. And we see Gamma and Gamma. Yep, and Dalton scoops it up. Yeah.
wow. Gamma on
That's
Gamma.
tragic. That's so tragic. But like I said, it is a very dice roll matchup. I don't like seeing the mirror match too much, but definitely a good showcase of the deck's potential, how explosive it can be, and even a deck as consistent as this Cam Brick as we saw in this game 3.
Well, Dalton was Izzy. Dalton, he made Dalton go first.
And I'm pretty sure Dalton was not expecting that. As we see the Kaijus in the main, Dalton was definitely expecting to go second. So good move on Izzy's part. You see Izzy's side into going second cards as well, like the evenly match there, and the Pankratops. Izzy seeing that Pankratops back-to-back games. Check his sleeves.
He does have a lot to go second, so that was a good idea.
Is Magician's Soul's a bad card? Let's find out. Izzy didn't need it to win.
Well, Magician Soul's more for Spiral. And this deck, it's more like just an extender.
Not necessarily, because you can send the trap and the spell to the graveyard, and then at that point they essentially become free. Because you're getting 2 more cards, they're going directly to the graveyard, and you can just pitch those 2 cards that you drew to get free bodies and free extenders. Very tragic. So tragic.
Well, that was a quick
Very quick round 1.
round 1. We still have 15 minutes
on the
and
clock,
50
yeah.
seconds. That's pretty crazy.
30
But-
minutes, 10 minutes a game.
I just actually found out about this deck, so I didn't really know exactly what it did. I didn't know that it was so popular to already have so many people playing it.
Yeah, the engine's super cheap. Deck's really strong. I think the only 2 expensive cards probably in that deck are the IP and the Appaloosa, but it's pretty much a budget deck. Well, if your budget's like 200 to 250.
That's totally affordable, like compared to everything else
Yeah.
right now. You got people building $1,000 decks.
3 Extravagance, 3 Appaloosa, your 3
That's
Souls.
ridiculous.
It's insane. Yu-Gi-Oh is crazy expensive right now.
There's like 3 cards that are plus 100 plus.
And with that new rule being implemented for policy, where vendors are now allowed to sell above the $99.99 cap, we can see some crazy prices moving forward, but hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Keep
There's
this game
also
cheap.
Lightning Storm. man.
Lightning Storm is very expensive. We saw Dalton have 3 of those in his deck, or 2. We didn't get a really good look at his sideboard, but we saw a couple there.
Who wouldn't want to play Heavy Storm in that deck?
I don't think I would. I'd opt for the Evenly.
Oh my goodness. Going second decks?
Going second with the Evenly, I'll take it.
Man. I just don't like my opponents playing the whole turn. Probably taking me into time, game 3.
I feel that.
Rather just end their
They
career.
have it, they have it. Get to that point.
Yeah, to be honest. But we got some people here, some good players. I see David Flores, UDS Champ is here tonight.
Ooh, we got some big names. We got our boy Aaron in the building.
What's up, Aaron?
With his channel, Kia the Developer.
Gang.
Check him out on YouTube.
Yeah.
See if you won that giveaway we talked about last week.
We got like 1,000 bitches in that whole.
Oh my goodness, we can't play this on YouTube now.
Why?
It's a PG thing.
No, what you mean? He just bleep it up.
Oh my god.
Bleep it out.
We got 1,000 Jolly Ranchers in there.
That's
hit
great.
it up.
Yeah.
What did you play?
I didn't feel like playing today, but I think I'm down for Salamangreat, bro. Honestly.
Salamangreat.
Yeah.
That's an
John's
interesting
playing that deck
choice.
too.
Yeah.
The last salad player. Deck
Salamangreat
is strong.
huge.
It's still recursive, but you definitely have to get to the Gazelle or you lose now.
I just like that it can play traps, but not rely on them so much. And it's just one of those toolbox decks that can do so many things.
Very recursive, like Zoo.
Yeah, everyone's playing like continuous spells or field spells or something like that. So Foxy is always a plus.
Foxy's always going to be live and have something to pop. And on top of that, even if you don't want to use that special summon, that Scry 3 is becoming more popular now because you've lost so many resources. And like you were saying, those traps are very solid. I was playtesting John Dow's Salamangreat deck earlier this week against Spiral, and it was a hard matchup, but Salad can set up a board that Spiral actually can't crack sometimes, especially if you're main decking Judgments and Warnings and stuff of that nature.
Yeah. And Crow's very strong
Crow
against
is
them.
a very strong hand trap in the format right now.
I would even think to maybe play Bell or Called by the Grave.
I'd definitely put the Called by. Maybe not so much on Bell, unless you're really afraid of losing your Gazelle.
I wanted to try at least one Bell. Like 3 Called by the Grave and 1 Bell.
Bell's very strong.
Because the
I'm
card stops a lot.
I'm kind of becoming partial to Ogre lately.
Ogres.
Ogre against the Lunalight matchup is huge. Ogreing their Time Thief redirect because then they don't get to search the Gamma, and then they won't even get their. I don't believe they'll get their search effects or their summon back effects either. So it's a huge blowout play. It's also really good against Spiral because you Ogre the double Helix, and then at that point they won't be able to get the summon from deck. I mean, most of the time they can extend further outside of Helix, but definitely stopping that Helix from resolving is huge.
Yes. They would only be able to search at that point.
Yeah, they'd only be able to get that search.
They're probably just going to get Sleeper to hand or something.
Sleeper Pass, I can play through that board, but I cannot play through that Trigate board. So,
Oh man, that's my favorite kind of board.
Trigate, Appaloosa for 3, Trigate with a Sleeper.
I mean, what's? I get the reasoning behind it, but what's the point in doing the Trigate? I didn't even realize until recently you can just make real bodies.
I think the extra Omni Negate is what they were after, because with Appaloosa,
Do
they're
not make an actual Omni Negate.
Spiral has no way to access an Omni Negate outside of Trigate. No Omni Negates.
They would have to synchro.
They would have to synchro into Borlo
I do
Savage
in Daffers
Dragon, but I don't think they run that many tuners. I know some builds are running the one Glow Bulb, but they kind of use Glow
Nat
Bulb as an extender to either make the Nap Beast, like you said, or just to help Link climb. But it's really, really hard for them to get that Omni Negate. But they usually, historically speaking, they've always made the Trigate Sleeper and then followed it up with yeah, that's it. Tri-Gate Sleeper and have one Omni-Negate, 2 pops, and that's enough for most decks to be like fold. And now with Appaloosa, that's another 3 monster negates, making it even harder to play through.
What a lot of people are doing now, though, is I've seen a couple people just main Dark Ruler no more.
Last week I was actually main decking Dark Ruler no more.
Yeah,
I was
and-
playtesting Attic Mister, and it helped in the Spiral matchups, but it definitely isn't the end all be all because Spiral is kind of recursive. They are able to reestablish a board the second time around, except this time, instead of setting up negates, they're going for a kill shot.
Yes.
So it gets a lot more scary. I think Dark Ruler No More is a good answer, but not good enough.
I feel in maybe a strong enough deck to kill their opponent. Like, if you're playing Dark Ruler no more, you're playing a deck that can OTK.
Yeah, or
Like, it
can...
just kill you.
Well, that's the problem with Dark Ruler. You can't deal damage to them after it resolves.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so you have to be able to break their board and then set up your own board that can stop their recursion in place. Otherwise, you're just going to get blown out.
Yeah.
Decks like, I guess, the Mirror Match and Lunalight are the 2 best options for using Dark Ruler no more. I'm more partial to Evenly. I know Evenly's susceptible to that Tri-Gate negate, but if you do resolve the Evenly, you can rest assured that you only have to play through a Sleeper Pop at that point, and if you have a Kaiju, then it's non-existent. So, but we were probably going to Kaiju the Appaloosa in the first place and then resolve the Evenly. There's so many different lines of play, so many different ways to break that board, but it's all very difficult. Spiral is definitely one of those decks that is just way too powerful right now.
Yeah, I agree. But if you were to play the Dark Ruler no, I guess you would have to set up some kind of Dweller play, or maybe even Baguska.
Yeah, Baguska is really strong. I believe Dalton today was opting to play the Baguska in the main deck over the Dweller.
I would not do that.
I didn't agree with it either. As we saw, the Baguska didn't come up at all. But I think it, in theory, on paper, it looks really nice. It doesn't really do much to the Lunalight matchup. It does stop the Spiral player from being able to make the guess on the top deck. It stops the quick fix, which is huge because they summon quick fix like 2-3 times in a turn and get a search each time off of it.
You
So,
see that master plan too.
and it stops Master Plan as well. Not the Grave effect, but I figure stopping the Grave is more important than stopping the field effects.
Oh boy, Julian.
Julian Salazar. Julian Salamangreat.
Yeah.
Not during tournament.
But the reason I was leaning towards Salamangreat is because I like being able to interact with my opponent, and that deck is allowed to play a bunch of hand traps.
Yeah, Solid's engine is really small. Play a lot of hand traps. Play a lot of back row now too.
Yeah.
I think it's a good pick going forward, especially if you don't want to like shell out a lot of money too, because the deck is very cheap. Sign-up minings are on the decline because of the reprint coming soon.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like hand trap your opponent, and then like some people are playing the Appaloosa combo build.
Yeah,
and
absolutely, yeah.
I prefer like the build that just kills your opponent. I like Transco Jammer and Crusadia Avermax.
Avermax is really strong right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely a hard card to out.
Like they also have trouble getting rid of the token from the brew. But if you make an Avermax, you can run it over, and they deal 3k just by
Because
attacking
you'll always
the
be
token.
attacking through that token.
Yeah,
Yeah, Avermax always being over.
and if you ever update Jammer into Avermax, that's 6,000 by itself.
Because it can attack twice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Just put the token in attack mode, make an Avermax with the update Jammer, attack it twice, and you just need 2k more damage to kill him.
And that's really easy to put on board with Sour, especially since most builds are running like triple will now, just so they can have that extra extender, extra recursion.
My Lunalight deck is better.
We know, AJ.
What are you playing in yours?
I don't have time thieves in mine. I don't have bricks in my deck.
Are they both playing Time
Bricks.
Thieves? Oh my god.
Briggs.
I don't know how I feel about the Time Thief engine. I think it's really good just for the fact that if you open the Winder and you open up your 2-card combo, it does give you a spell trap negate, which is really strong.
We're streaming it. What's your name? Richard.
Yes, Chris.
I want her to get it right, bro.
Oh yeah. Let me do the thing.
What?
Promote.
So I'm guessing, unless Kai miraculously shows up at the end, he's pussing out. Doesn't want to face Dracos or something. I
He
don't
might
know.
have school.
Or he's pussing out.
Someone get a hold of Kai Nguyen.
Nguyen? He ain't winning now. Unless he shows up. He's going to lose his King of Games title.
How anticlimactic.
I know.
You gonna tag him?
No. But amidst all of the...
We want to see Kai.
I want to see Kai.
I would like to see
Kai's
Kai
been on a
defend his
roll with
title.
dinos lately. He's been tearing it up with that dog. Oh, yeah. We still got 4 minutes left in this round. And
Twitch.
4 more matches that have to finish.
Round
up.
5s? Oh. How many rounds today?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
5 rounds.
5 rounds. It's over what? If it's
It's
over
always
like
5 rounds.
if it's over 16, it's 5, right? Yeah.
If it's over 32, it's
I'm not entering.
6 rounds. Yeah.
You were mentioning the monthly?
Yes. So
Saturday.
this Saturday at 4 p.m. $20 entry. So it's a big, thick entry. Hey, what's up? Big, thick entry.
Huge.
But you get 4 OTS packs.
Massive.
And all of those entry fees go to restore credit towards first, second, third, and fourth.
Big win.
Why
Big
is the
money.
screen here, like,
Make
blurry?
a big money.
Because of the light. Because I don't have a fancy light shining back at us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
ruining the
the ring,
immersion.
the light ring.
You're ruining the immersion, Jake.
What
They don't
immersion?
know.
It's just
They don't know.
What?
It's movie magic.
No, what do you mean it's movie magic?
It's supposed to balance the background.
I dare you to wear a green shirt next week.
I might on Saturday.
He's kind of wearing a green shirt.
No. That's like teal. That's teal.
this? I'll wear a green shirt on
lime
Saturday.
green shirt. my God.
They have forks at
Wait, what
the
was
place.
it? Which one was the lead one?
Oh, they're control A, S,
Right.
D, or B.
And whistles.
Hey, get it. Ooh, yeah. I love it. I'm having too much fun.
These are nice.
Oh shit, you proc something. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, proctored that.
Triggered.
Triggered.
I can't believe we saw Lunalite versus Lunalite round 1.
I'm so upset that I picked that matchup. I
Man.
should.
Why did y'all pick Moonlight versus Moonlight?
I didn't know they were both
Yeah.
playing it. I just was just like, Izzy hasn't been on camera in a while, so let's just put him on camera.
Is he win?
Yes,
Yeah. He doesn't play Souls and he won.
he won the dice roll. That's what that matchup is.
Nah, they both break.
No, in game 3 they both break,
They both break.
but Izzy outgrinded him. Izzy made the right call, making him go first. Izzy, come up here. Come here. The legendary one.
You got it?
All right, Izzy, tell us why you don't like Souls in Lunar.
Why I don't like Souls?
Yeah, tell us why you don't like Magician Souls. Tell everyone. All right, what's
Budget play.
There you go. That sums it up.
Oh my goodness.
No, honestly, I can't afford it, so I can't really.
But you won.
I can't say I don't like it because I haven't tested it yet. But
I wouldn't spend more money on that card.
But you won, bro.
Hey, we have them for sale. ShopSenpai.com.
there you
Oh,
go.
do you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I should probably get him after the event. After this.
how many?
Man, he's the plug.
Show up this Saturday. Get enough credit, you might win yourself some souls if you're good enough.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Yeah, enough people to win yourself a soul.
Alright, that's true. Yeah, maybe with some testing, I might get a liking to it.
Card's definitely really strong, but as we saw, you don't need it. It's just there.
Yeah, pretty
For
strong.
me, like it looks like extra discard fodder, but I definitely see the reason.
Never mind, we do not have Magician Souls.
We were
They're
liars.
gone now.
They're gone.
Someone bought
They
them.
sold.
That's how
Come to the
quick they
tournament
go.
anyways.
Show up anyways. Use your credit. Get things to trade for souls.
Ooh, does the King of the Hill count towards that though?
What? King of the Hill?
What do you mean?
Oh, the entry fee for
Is that time? Oh fuck.
the month.
Why not?
Wow, really?
Yeah, why not?
Damn, hey, tell Kai to show up.
I mean, I told them I want to see Kai.
Nah, bro.
See him play.
You ready?
I mean,
Dinosaur
Jason's
King.
going to be getting it for free.
Let me do it.
tonight we're supposed to see Kai versus Jason.
Pencils
at
down.
the end.
Pencils down. Please
But you
pass
know
your
what?
test forward. Hey, stop writing. P, I see you writing over there.
There you go.
That's time of the round.
Then see this X here? You want to hit that, or the Twitch stream is going to hear brr, brr, brr.
When you circle C 10 times, go to A.
We just make a smiley face on the Scantron at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed 1,800. I don't know if that's the minimum
Yeah, we
score or
got
not on your SAT.
Nah, the minimum is 16, right?
Oh, see?
1,600.
That'll get you in the
And
college.
that's
that you
writing your
want.
name.
Damn.
Cameron, Miguel.
Who won between you and Sam?
I got it.
Miguel Perez got it.
Chris Salas got it.
I'm
Chris
the
Salad got
better black person out of our home.
Jason, how'd it go? Pedro got it.
What? Geist
Pedro.
won? What? Against Draco?
Hey, Jason, you know if Kai doesn't show, that makes you king, right? You know, if you're king for Saturday, your $20 entry fee is free. You know that, right? So, if Kai doesn't show up
That's actually
and then enters on Saturday, he's a ding dong.
Oh, God, I almost spit on my All right. So what?
I know, right?
He was
I
the
just
one
played next round?
on Wednesday, then? He was on most previous?
Yes, he beat
Yeah.
Peter. And him
Alright.
and Peter were the first match.
All right, pairings up.
Peter left very quickly.
I kind of want to see
No.
Pedro.
Kai.
Pedro and Eric's always playing
Kai
interesting.
played
Eric,
King's games, and then
this Eric.
he's not here.
Sir?
Well, no.
Yeah,
he
that
just
guy
hasn't
is
been
always
here before
playing
the
interesting
tournament.
decks.
Okay, let's
I
take them
remember
all.
when he was trying to play
No,
Spiral when
he's
Spiral was
challenged.
not.
But if Kai doesn't
Good.
show up for their
They both
match,
won, right? Let's get them all.
Yeah.
So-
Let's get them all.
Yeah. So last week's
I'm looking for the long game. That's what I'm
faces
looking for.
This week's king.
Long game.
I'm looking for the
And
long
so
game.
Pedro's playing Alter guys.
So whoever goes
That's
undefeated
definitely gonna be a
this
long
week
game.
faces
Alter
the
guys
king
versus
next
Draco.
week. Yeah.
We're gonna get
Table two.
Table two. Pedro.
Okay.
All right. Pedro, Eric V, it's you, baby. Live. With Senpai. On the stream. Let's go.
What do you want?
What are you playing, Eric? What are you playing?
What deck are you using?
Woo! Okay.
Yes.
This is gonna be a good match.
This is what we want to see.
All right.
So we do have a Spiral player in the room today.
Over there.
Okay.
There's a stream at.
You're playing.
Give us a good show.
Eric.
Don't pull any punches. We want a good, clean fight. Alter guys.
Eric.
Yeah.
Spanish alter guys.
So we've got Eric B playing the spicy spirals.
The spicy
And we've got
spirals.
Pedro playing the spicy alter guys.
Spanish alter guys.
Spanish.
Yeah, it's all Spanish. Translation, please, alter guys. El Geist.
El Geist
El Geist.
Alter.
El Geist de la Alter. I passed Spanish one time in high school.
All right, we're getting ready. I always have trouble spelling his name.
Verdusco.
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 Oh yeah.
Is that ex-Team Omega member Matt Winford? What happened? Where's the family at?
All right, let's go to the mats,
The team
boys.
still exists? Okay, to the mats.
It still exists.
We see
Round
Pedro
two.
playing on that spicy Comic-Con mat.
Oh, you need to change something?
Round two.
With the Dark Law sleeves. Pedro has been trying to build a hero deck for the better part of a year now. He's finally getting
Can
the
you
rest of
reset
his
the
foreign
time?
cards soon, so good on him. All Spanish hero deck. I didn't think I would be able to see a playset of
Timer
Ultra Stratos
start.
in Spanish in my lifetime, but this man has it. It's a shame he's not playing it.
Oh, oops. This is wrong. It reset my name. I knew it. Let me change this correctly.
Then we see the dice roll.
He plays Aqua Dolphin.
Gotta get rid of those Joel marks.
I wonder what this is.
He said it was Magician Spiral. So we see a normal summon connector. He lied, it's Goki. And we see Ash on that. Ooh, and the call by comes down, so it will resolve. I hope he doesn't have another hand trap.
Ooh, he only plays one.
Pitching the Shade Brigandine, and we get a look at his hand, and
Nothing.
nothing to
Take
rip.
500.
But that hand is gas.
Yes, sir.
God. We see Duality, Extravagance, I believe a Strike, and not Meloseek, Marionetter. So if this man isn't able to make a good board
I'm sure he will with the soul they hit in the board.
and being able to resolve, he knows that all his plays are going to go through safely. We see PKs in that deck. We see a lot, and
He is playing Spiral.
This looks like and Orcus monsters too.
Wow.
This is just soup.
I told you.
This man is playing a really spicy deck. Forget Magician
And he
Spiral.
didn't break the Eclipse, so he's going to pop.
Oh, and he's running that Spiral clip too. That's spicy. This isn't Magician Spiral. This is a spicy Spiral.
You're right. David was right.
So 4 Eclipse, Armageddon Knight. Yikes. This is, I imagine, what would be full combo at this point.
We will see. Eric does like to take his time with these combos, so this will be a long game.
Figure building all these decks, you know it fluently, but I guess it's one of those decks where the combo isn't really set. It's just, hey, let's see if we can try and get there each time.
There's so many branches of plays.
So probably a Malicious head into graveyard.
I really don't know, like, what... I guess you could Curious, right?
Or he could... Oh, no, it looks like he's going for his Orcus Engine. Yeah, he's dumping the Nightmare. This is insane. This looks like a really fun deck. Looks like it might be prone to the bricks, but I wonder how many cards it is. So he's going straight into the Orcus.
Wow, man. He is playing Spiral.
So we see the Wand, Banishing Wand, special summoning back the Nightmare, making Galatea.
He's locked into Dark Monsters now.
Which is unfortunate. See Galatea effect. If he grabs a counter trap, I'm pretty sure it'll be enough to stop P from playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
He has Babel.
He grabs Babel instead.
He also has the option to Trisbane against this deck.
This is true. Trisbane is huge. Don't touch that Appaloosa. See Ding and Link Ding into Long Grisu.
Oh no, maybe he didn't have the Trisbane.
Oh man. And we see Extravagance.
Okay, Pedro's very experienced with the Altergeist deck.
Pedro, probably one of the best Altergeist players in Houston. And we see an Ash, okay.
That's very good.
Oh, it's undercalled by though.
Oh no.
So nothing happens, and he still draws the 2. That's unfortunate. He just wasted that Ash.
Pedro caught that quick.
Yeah. Looks like Eric definitely punted this game.
That was a display.
We see Marionetter come down. I think the control of the game is definitely in Pedro's favor now, and we're going to see him just slowly grind Eric out of this game.
Especially with no Trisbane.
With no Trisbane in that extra deck, it's going to be a hard matchup.
Now here you're reduced to just having one interruption and ding.
So I think here we're going to see the Nightmare, and it's probably going to dump a Symbol Skeleton to bring back that Ding Grisu. And the question is he going to... I'm pretty sure he's more likely to send to grave rather than attach. So we see the Nightmare hit the grave.
What I don't like about this is he loses his engine as he summons the ding and then sends. He has no more Orcus engine.
I think that's fine, because as we saw when he was scrolling through his deck, he definitely had a lot of cards that he could play. He's grabbing that DD Crow. Ugh. That's huge. If I were
Yeah.
him, I would chain. But it's a little too late for that now because it's already resolved. Because no matter what he targets, that Dude Crow is going to keep that symbol skeleton in check now.
That's crazy. Set 5 altar guys.
And with a
had
Dude Crow in
in
hand.
hand.
And even if he chains, like, oh man.
At this point, I would just attack.
No, the game is definitely over. Pedro has full control of the game. And we see a Souls come down. Maybe that'll do something. Looks like the Souls is
Top
resolving.
deck soul.
What a top deck. But it's only going to get a spellcaster engraved. And I don't think he has any more spells and traps engraved.
Well, could he send the Babel
He could actually send the Babel.
to draw a card?
And we see...
He's activating the equip spell,
Oh, so he can just send the equip off of it too. That's really clever.
and then Pedro's not going to try to crow that card.
Yeah. I think he's saving the crow for
The
Dean
skeleton,
Risu.
yeah.
For whatever the skeleton target. This is a very, very interesting deck. Surprised he didn't send the Babel. I guess he wants to
Yeah,
keep
it
his
would
quick
be-
effect online. I think he drew another Souls off of that, which is unfortunate.
You're gonna rank 1 right here.
Oh,
Okay, he could use that.
Refer. Pitch the other Souls.
I'm surprised he's not trying to attack the.
Marionetter.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to get rid of the body at this point.
Okay, yeah, I guess it would be about the same. thing.
Strike.
He knew he had that.
What's
Yeah,
next?
you just probably just attacked that Marionetter.
Ericus. I personally think Ericus definitely lost this game. But there is hope. Yeah, the symbol skeleton and whatever
He's
his target.
definitely crowing that.
Yeah. But on the bright side, he can shuffle it back now with the effect along Risu.
Yeah.
And then just overlay the thing naturally and either get back a resource or send another card. So we see him making a link 1. Into link though.
He could make a.
He
No, he can't. He's locked into Dark Monster.
Yeah, were you gonna say Avermax?
Yeah.
I saw the Avermax too and I'm like, wait, he can't. That's a light.
Okay,
he's
we
finally-
getting somewhere.
Some damage on the board.
All right, that's 900, and he did already take 15. And this does happen to altar guys. They could just brick, you know.
Yeah. I don't think he bricked in this situation though. I think well, no. If we definitely would have seen a spoofing by now if he hadn't.
Yeah. And as good as P
And we see
plays,
a Galatea and he strikes the Galatea.
yeah, as good as P plays, like the deck bricks.
And
But he always top decks Malisic against me. He's the
Passing
Malisic
back.
master. Oh
and it
man,
looks like
not
he's
this
passing.
time.
All this man has to do is keep summoning monsters and punching face. Normal summon, attack, normal summon, attack.
Does he have any steam left? That's the thing.
If he draws a warrior, he could just go OG beats, where he summons, equips, attack, summon.
Phantom Knight.
This is a very spicy deck. We see another set monster for P. Ooh, top deck. Big red. Big red targeting. Ooh. And we see another crow. Unfortunate. And attacking the set droll. Man, he is definitely getting in there with cloak control. Oh no.
Oh no, Marionetter. Did he get the manifestation?
He got the manifestation. But he is giving him another search if he chooses to destroy that cloak.
One that he can negate. Yeah, he can.
He
just
can't negate
protocol
it. Oh,
So
no.
he's just gonna take it.
Tracking it down.
Well, all he could do is just attack it and then use it. So He's Drew Zephyrs. That's enough attack right there.
Another crackdown.
He's just gonna crash into that, but manifestation is there. I don't know if I like that play.
I would have bounced back the field spell.
He has many things he could do.
I guess he's just saving his resources until he can get a good enough pop off.
I don't think I don't think he's taking into consideration the field spell. He would have probably sent it with the Magician's Souls. It hasn't done anything since.
Maybe he's just
Yeah,
completely forgot it's there.
he's completely forgotten.
Maybe he's probably like mentally giving up on this game, but choosing to grind it out for more information. And we see it.
The spoofing, that's it.
Yeah, the spoofing, grabbing multi-faker. I think it's a wrap from here. Ooh. Yeah, the Luna Light versus Luna Light matchup was really sick. And by sick, I mean whoever won the dice roll won the match. But game 3 was a brick fest, and that was really fun to watch. But yeah, this game is definitely in P's favor now. He just resolved that multi-faker, got a Melisig, so he's just going to climb, get some more resources. Really spicy deck Eric's playing, but unfortunately he just couldn't get there. Yeah, this is looking pretty tragic for our boy. Look how they massacred our boy. Yep. He's just throwing those cards out there. Like, screw it.
He enjoys this.
Yeah. How evil. Oh no.
Why you gotta do him like that?
No, he's doing the Dougie. Oh no. This is just dirty. Alter guy's comboing what? I feel.
Is he just gonna
I feel
bounce
sick.
that? No.
I feel sick, and then he's gonna.
Just attack for game, that's it. 47, 57, 63. He's
that
at 59.
That was kind of filthy. Ugh. I think I might want to wash my hands after that.
Ultra guys back at it again.
Still out here. Control decks are really strong this format, I feel. Because combo decks get stopped. Combo decks can't play through all these strong trap cards right now, I feel. And then in addition to that, even if you are playing combo, most combo decks just lose to a Dweller outright. So it's a really good time to be a control player. And I know Lightning Storm is around, but hey, you got 3 judgments. And three judgments, and some decks have spell trap negates, some decks have omni negates. In the case of Altergeist, you can even play stuff like Secret Village to stop them from even Lightning Storming you in the first place. So, a lot of
That's a
options.
good point.
A lot of options. That's crazy. What? I call it. David said spicy spiral. He said magician spiral. I like it. He just. I feel like he could have done more. I feel like he didn't account for his field spell also, because he definitely could have bounced it and done some plays with Zephyros. He could have sent it to the graveyard off of Magician Souls. Maybe he wanted to keep it up just in case he drew more, but I feel like he used up that engine.
Let's see, Lightning Storm, I wanted to see if it was an activated or used effect. Activated? So even if they do negate Lightning Storm, they could just play another one.
Yeah, implying they have it. Most people normally have 1 or 2, so I feel pretty confident negating a Lightning Storm at locals. For now.
Maybe not in a month.
How bad would you feel? It's like negating Heavy Storm, and then they have another heavy.
In the words of one of our favorite players, happens, bro.
But those are expensive.
You are very welcome. You stop it.
Oh my god. Wait, can we check for the case?
Can you carry the case?
Is that door locked behind me? Is that door locked behind me?
And P's going first. We see a very Altergeist-esque play. Normal Melisig, search multi-faker. And I'm pretty sure he's just going to set 4 cards and pass.
4?
Yeah, I'm calling it 4 cards. Watch. Bada bing. Bottle boom. Oh, I was wrong. Only 3.
He has the crow in hand.
Ooh.
I really hope he's trying to activate a I don't know, some kind of.
Oh no. See a danger.
Oh, okay, danger monster.
This is getting scary. What am I playing right now? So I was previously playing Attic Mister. I think I'm gonna try out Goki next. Deck looks really strong. Chris over here is trying to play Salmon Great until the next set comes out where he might go back to Thunder.
Why don't you play Dinos? I'm kidding. You're so weird.
Yeah, why don't you play Dinos? You used to be
already
like king of the
played
Dinos.
I already played this.
And it's bust.
Yeah, Jurassic
And I hear
Park.
Kai is 16-0 with dinosaurs right now.
Where's Kai?
He fell asleep. So Vietnamese time period, he can't stay up with his American time period.
Oh no, he flipped an Imperial Order.
I think this duel is over.
He get Phoenix. He get Phoenix. I saw a Nightmare in his hand.
I think this duel is over.
He has to have the strike.
If he strikes it or flips the like,
Even if he strike, he has to strike on the side.
and we see the normal summon.
Make sure they hear you loud and clear.
Manifestation.
Hey, let us know if you can hear us good in chat, guys.
Oh snap! Manifestation shuffling back. I think he's gonna grab what? Conquery?
Concurry.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate on this chat.
This is disgusting. P, stop. This is a 2-player game. Please no. God no. Ah.
He's doing things. He has plays on his opponent's turn.
Yeah. Disgusting. I hate Geist. Burning Passion. And Draco. Draco a little less. Draco is at least fun to play against. But once Geist has you in what I like to call their web, then it's pretty much over. And I think this man is just like,
Okay, he has a way to force the.
we know there's no strike here.
He could force the Link Karibo with the Tsushinoko, which I think he will do. And then he can attack to force the Soliloquy.
Yeah.
Because he has 1600 monster.
Is he gonna be able to? Ooh, he can break P's board. Oh no, Conquery. We forgot about it. Oh well.
Almost. Oh no.
No.
Okay, yeah, because that benefits him.
He just bounces it back.
Yeah.
I hope he has another danger in hand. Well, now that the bounce has been used, he can freely go into the Phoenix now, get the discard, and
Ooh,
extend.
yeah, maybe Pedro misplayed there.
I think Pedro did misplay.
Link Karibo there would have been better.
He could have just sacked the Link Karibo and kept more Alter Guys.
So
Yep, here's the Phoenix.
Pitching the Nightmare. Popping the spoofing, which is very important in this matchup.
Does he not need his spell? I guess at this point he has no spells in
He
hand.
probably only had the Foolish Bear.
So he's probably gonna let him burn under his own order. Popping the spoofing is the correct play, yeah. And the Nightmare is he can break his whole board here actually. Because he could just Dingrisu send as well as get a send off of I'm forgetting names again. Long Grisu, yes. And there it is. Bread and butter Orcus combos. This deck is so sick, but it's a shame. I love graveyard decks, but they just feel really bad to play lately because everyone plays a dweller, or has the potential to make a dweller, or at least within my playtest group. So
I don't know. I don't think he can get another machine in the banish zone.
he doesn't have to. He just has to send.
For a long Grisu,
Oh no, it's
return
two. That's why he's debating on going into it.
Oh no.
He can get one send for sure.
This is the Galatea, yeah.
No Galatea effect. That's strange.
At this point, what do you send? Like, everything feels bad.
I think he misplayed there because he did not Galatea effect. I would have at least grabbed the counter trap.
Yeah.
Even if it can't be used.
I feel like all hope is lost.
There's only a few left.
There's one.
There's two.
We'll buy more.
Is it empty? Or is it away?
Buy me some more, man.
No one. Or they were complimentary.
Did you say Juan?
Yeah, one. 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 One.
Juan! Juan!
Hello, friend. Hey, hello, old friend named June Paris.
You bring her trades?
Wait, hold on.
Want her best vendor in Texas, everyone.
Jake the Snake is here, though.
I did not stutter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this game is over. P has reestablished control.
This is just elementary right here.
Yeah. Next turn, he's just going to flip that, bring back the multi-faker, and bounce the Dingrisu back. So, Eric is going to need one hell of a top deck.
He can even hit for 500 just to, hit for 500. Let me make sure that he lost life points for that right there. Oh, there you go.
Yep. Send the ding. Yeah, this game is...
Is he scooping it up?
No, he's just fanning his grave.
Oh,
This man does not scoop.
He does not. That Hexia's at 2,000, right?
Oh, the top deck souls again.
Yeah, he tends to do that a lot.
But I think it's way too late.
Wow, Pedro.
Yeah, this game is definitely over. Pedro has full control, so many resources. Oh no.
Just takes the Magician's Soul. It's
He
like,
didn't
let me take your $100 card.
He didn't even
real quick.
have to flip the manifestation to bring back the multi-faker, but I'm pretty sure he's going to.
Bird.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks, bro. Had a good
That was
one.
good, man. Oh, we shaking hands? Okay. Damn you, cold boy. Okay. Let's see it.
Another This is the same thing that happened last game. Zephyros the elite, but this time he forgot to Galatea the Babel, so he can't even make use of that. Oh, no.
I think he's going to bring back the ding here. So at least he gets a send.
No. Pedro, don't
Yeah.
do it. Don't do it, Pedro.
No, if he flips it here, he's fine because he can just chain the bounce.
Pedro is playing like he has a full house at a poker game right now.
But he does.
Yeah, you can see how he's carrying himself.
Alright, chain links one. Actually, it's...
He'll activate first his
because they
turn
hit the
player.
field.
His will resolve first.
This is tragic. He has to send that on summon. If he summons the bouncer, he's gonna have to send that immediately. But what can Eric do from here? I don't see Eric winning this. Oh man.
Oh, he definitely doesn't win this game.
Yeah.
He's just trying to put up a valiant effort.
I mean, I respect it, but to what avail? Oh, no.
He said, send the Hexia, activate Lightning Storm. No, I'm just kidding. You can't even do that.
Hexia.
Hexia gets the surge.
This is too much. I can't watch this. This is tragic.
Altergeist is just too strong. Too strong.
This man has not scooped yet.
Some people are just happy to watch this.
Scoop.
Tommy the Fox is happy to watch this.
Oh my god, I can't watch this. This is just tragic. What does he do here?
He's making Galatea and then getting a card.
Getting a counter trap?
He has to get the counter trap, the field spell is negated, or he gets the field spell, activates it, then bounces for Zephyros.
I think he's going for the field spell.
Yeah, get the field spell, bounce it with Zephyros, he finally sees it. And then, I don't know, make Trisbana.
There is no Trisbana.
Oh, he goes for the trap. No monsters are bigger than my Galatea. It's pointing at the
until the Link 2 hits the board.
Oh no. He is not giving up.
What is he bouncing? Oh, snap.
Activates a spiral trap.
What is he going to add back? Oh, he's just going to bounce back the spiral trap. Okay. Ah, okay.
What did he add back?
He added back the, what's her name?
Master plan?
Master Plan, level 7.
Tribute summon? He normal summon the Zephyrs, so he can't do that.
What is he up to?
Well, he can barrack. No, that doesn't.
Attack, link rebuild, back.
You know what's really cool?
What?
He could have maybe. No, Dugaris is a fire. He's locked into dark. Like, there's just nothing. Oh my god.
Conquery.
It's like,
If you only grabbed the counter trap a turn earlier.
This is what I wanted you to do. Now I'm gonna link 3 to send your stuff.
With how many banished?
I'm not sure. I think Skeleton and Wong or Nightmare.
Did he just pass?
No, he passed. That's another 700. He's burning the clock there, sir. Oh no.
He is definitely has game on board. This is very upsetting.
Altergeist has 5 monsters on the board.
This is making me depressed. I can't watch this.
He's not giving up, man. He's not giving up.
Maybe he has a set torrential.
He's giving the people what they want.
A show. Yeah. Not scooping.
Big Daddy Jason got it.
Poor Eric.
Wow, Pedro's taking his sweet time to dissect this man.
Playing with his food. How cruel.
Oh my goodness. If he really wanted to, he could just Boros Sword his opponent.
Boros sorting, guys. I think he might.
What did he do? Link 2 for another Hexia? Hexia's pointing at a 0 attacking monster. But he can make another Hexia.
He is playing with his prey. He's in his web, man. He's in the guy's web.
So here we go. Like, activate Marionette maybe? Wait, what is
Link 3?
The other Altergeist monster or just another Hexia? The other Altergeist monster. Oh,
you know it's
no.
over when Altergeist has enough resources to start making Link monsters.
He didn't even search for the Hexia. He was just like,
Oh, the counter trap. Oh. Yeah.
Did he forget about that card?
I think he did.
Oh, no. Let me find out.
Is P getting sloppy because he thinks he won?
Oh, no. That monster is only 2100 attack, right? Okay, that gets back the multi-figure.
And the multi-figure grabs back.
And that just gets the answer to the Lungers.
The bounce.
But Eric is at 5200, so I don't think this is game.
But Eric definitely is out of place.
He might have misplayed there.
I think P definitely misplayed by neglecting to use the effect of his Link monster.
Just bounce it, right? Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't like this end board.
P's end board isn't strong, but Eric is out of resources. Both the cards in his hand are known. He's going to need, again, one hell of a top deck. A Danger would do it. Oh, no, a Danger would not do it.
How much is that? I feel like that's 2100. We'll get the answer from our judge.
What is P going into?
Hexia?
Yep. Channel 1. Conquery. And yeah, this game is not looking too good.
Said 2700. Oh.
Draws for 10. Is that another Souls? It looks like another Souls.
Just what you wanted, right?
The Souls can't get him out of this situation.
He's got a Crescendo in the graveyard.
Crescendo does nothing because if he summons the Souls, he can't Crescendo. Unless
Make it
you-
normal summon the souls and crescendo.
Oh, that sounds so bad.
This whole duel is bad.
He's starting to run out of resources himself.
Wow. You wanted the long game.
I did want the long game, but not like this. So,
Ooh. Is there even a protocol set? We don't know that there is a protocol set, do we?
Why does that board look so uneven, bro?
he stopped caring. He's playing with his food.
Unevenly matched.
Oh no, that's it. That's a
Who
wrap.
flipped it?
P flipped it.
Eric?
Eric has not been able to establish a board either.
Eric just flipped
He
unevenly?
just passed turn, bro.
Is that Magician Souls in the graveyard?
That's and on the field, and he chooses a scoop. That's it. Yeah, Pedro gets it. Unjust victory.
Unjust?
Every time a trap deck wins, another demon flies out of hell.
Yeah, trap deck. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that combo
Pedro
is
won.
the truth.
Pedro won.
Trying to say traps are gay? Alright.
A little.
Hey, Tommy the Fox, what's up, bro? Demons.
He was enjoying that slaughter.
Another demon gets his wings.
Another demon gets its wings every time a trap resolves.
I've resolved a lot of demon wings.
Reboot to 3, please. Can we get a reboot to 3 or 2?
I'm running Cosmo Artifact Demise, except Demise is at 1.
Okay, guys.
That was tragic.
That's pretty hard to watch.
It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion.
But Eric is a trooper. He
He
does not
sat
give
there
up.
and he took it.
What a man.
Yeah, what a man.
What a man. Real men don't quit. Real men go to time.
He was trying to. He's 7 minutes shy.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh man, when you can't last 40 minutes.
By the way, guys, just a reminder, this Saturday, 4 p.m., we've got the Badass Monthly. We're going to be doing these every month.
Be there.
Big tournament.
The schedule as to what
Huge
Saturday
deal.
they will fall on is going to be up to me because I don't want to land on any major Yu-Gi-Oh events. So I'll try to work everything out. But, yeah. I suspect we'll have at least 30 players, if not 40 players. So at 30 players, that's a $600 pot, first, second, third, and fourth.
Oh, sorry you
And
can't make it, Tommy.
if you're tired of losing in time, you know, the top, we're going to do it like a regional where the top 8 cut is not timed. It's single elimination top 8 cuts.
Oh,
So
no.
You bring out your best sideboard.
Ah.
Yeah. It's going to be dope.
This tournament is kind of more than a regional.
We're not saying it's
Yeah.
a
Because you're having
big
top cut as
deal,
well.
Yeah.
but it's a big
kind
deal.
of like a UDS.
Yeah, yeah. I want people to feel